Hi guys, welcome to another edition of Chai, Coffee and Chat brought to you by Skandas, and this is your Aanantha in house. Chewa. So our guest today, very special guest. I grew up watching him and he never fails to evoke laughter from any crowd that he works with, and he has so many sides to him. He's the godfather of stand-up comedy in Malaysia, funniest person in the world 2016, a personal friend, Harith Iskander, the man who needs no introduction at all.
Thank you so much. I was
Thank
expecting some coffee, but it was offered to me, admittedly.
Okay.
Water is good with me.
Are you a coffee man or a tea man?
I'm actually a coffee guy, but
Hmm.
recently I've been testing out teas,
Okay.
but the problem with me is
Uh,
habitual. Once you get into coffee, then hard to break away.
nothing like it.
Yeah, that's
Like,
right.
is it a cappuccino? Is it a flat white?
I'm a latte guy. Well,
latte.
I'm one of those people
Uh-huh.
who I can have a coffee at night. No problem. I can have a coffee and then sleep.
Oh my
Some
God.
people like 5 p.m. Oh, no. I cannot.
That's me.
You're like that.
I can't. After
can't.
6. Yeah.
I,
No problem.
no problem. I don't know how it works. Anyway, thank you for having me.
Thank you, Harith. How's things been going? You've been
Pretty good. I've been invited to a couple of podcasts and end up, looking back on my career. But I'm getting into something new, which we might talk about later.
Oh.
But how you been?
I've
You've
been good.
Unfortunately, I don't listen to,
The radio.
not the radio.
Oh.
I do listen to the radio,
Uh-huh.
but the only time I listen to the radio now is when I'm sending my kids to school.
Okay.
And, kids being kids, Light FM too old for them,
Uh-huh.
Mix FM too old for them. So they're hits.
Hit station.
The moment someone talking, they turn
Oh.
off. But,
If they're good, they'll choose.
they'll choose.
Can we-
Except my son.
Okay.
My 13-year-old son is into Nirvana,
Oh.
Iron Maiden, Slipknot, Green Day. So that one's a chip off the old block. Lah.
And do they learn music? You're a great musician yourself.
I send them all to music class. My 13-year-old son is the most naturally.
Oh.
He started with keyboards. Then one day I heard him playing the drums. And I was like, where did you learn that?
Right.
YouTube.
Oh.
Next thing he says, Dad, I want to learn the bass. So I quietly borrowed my friend's bass,
Uh-huh.
Pachai, and my friend Rabin's bass. I gave to him because sometimes they want to do something, they'll do it for a month and then
Right.
forget it. Then after 1 month, I saw him playing. Then I eventually got him his own bass. Now he's a damn good bass player. Then halfway, he picked up my guitar and he's playing these tunes which I cannot play. Then I say,
Wow.
hey, where did you learn this?
Uh-huh.
YouTube. Everything is on YouTube. And being a kid, they pick, but he's got a very good musical sense.
Right.
So, like just recently, 2 days ago, I don't know when this is going to be coming out, Black Sabbath was having their last concert ever. And Black Sabbath was the band that I grew up with. But my son is into Black Sabbath. So he asked me, and I bought for him the live streaming. And there was Metallica and, the guys from Red Hot Chili Peppers playing. It's about 6-hour concert. He stayed up watching it.
Oh.
And he's 13. And all this music is from the 90s,
Yes,
80s, 40, 35 years before he was born. But he's,
And still dia boleh layan.
dia layan, Joe. In fact, when he listens to new music, buat tak tahu je. Hey, you're my man.
Yeah.
But the other two, So my youngest son is a drummer. But dear Dinesh doesn't listen to the song, just wants to whack things. He's a boy lah. Just as long as can whack something,
Whack.
he's okay with it. He plays football, paddle, pickle, badminton,
Wow.
basketball, semua dia main. He's the boy lah. And then my girl is a bit girl, but amazing sports person as well. I don't know where they got it lah. Not from me lah. Probably from the mother. So she swims, she plays football and all.
Right.
Good lah, good. At least they're out there lah.
Nice. Nice to hear.
Yeah.
It looks like a very happening. I think your family events must be awesome.
For now, okay, because they still want to hang out with me. But once they reach 14, 15, normal lah. Dad, no, it's okay. You don't need to come. I'm going with my friends. Okay lah, tak apa lah.
Okay. Harith, you a man of many hats.
Basically to cover my head. No hair, but okay lah.
I mean, you're so talented, but what is it you like most? I think you've done everything, like
Well,
acting, TV.
The trajectory is I studied film and TV productions.
Yes.
I went to Australia, Curtin University. I got a degree in film and TV.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I came back, my dream then was to be a film director. I want to be the first Malaysian to win an Oscar.
Wow.
Many years later, Michelle Yeoh beat me to it.
Mm-hmm.
So when I came back, I got a job in an advertising agency,
Right.
Leo Burnett.
Ah.
And then it was production work, so I enjoyed that. But I always wanted to still do my film. So while all of this was happening, I had my vision on being a film director, film and TV, which I started doing. I did some TV productions those days for Media Prima or TV3 and TV7, eventually for Astro,
Right.
writing, directing. And I only ended up being an actor because friends were asking me, hey, come act my movie. So if you see me, I don't appear in many films or TV unless it's a friend that's doing the production. In fact, to this day, I'll get offers.
Right.
But I don't like acting.
Oh.
I don't enjoy it.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sure you've been on film and TV sets. Acting is 10% waiting, 10% working, 90% waiting.
I remember you saying that in one interview. It's like, there's just too much waiting.
I don't mind directing, being on the production. I don't mind working 24 hours, but I don't want to wait 18 hours and work 2 hours.
Right.
That's the only thing. And then along the way, comedy sort of started happening for me, stand-up comedy. So eventually I'm known as a stand-up comedian.
You're the funniest person in the
that's,
world.
That's Donald Trump. But respect to Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Now Malaysians look at our political and like, nothing lah. See what Donald is doing over there? Before we were so focused lah, kita bodoh ke, blaming our politicians. Now we look at Donald Trump, we're like, actually not so bad. we are okay lah. We are okay. Not as nutty as him. So
stand up.
But I also love music. In fact, if people ask me, if you were not a stand-up comedian, what would you be doing? I would be a musician. And I would be making no money at all. So that was...
With no help from the streaming platforms.
No, nowadays it's... Actually, now it's very different. Music... See, the kids nowadays, I don't know, they don't understand... Actually, music is free. Basically, it's free.
It's free.
Those days, you had to save up enough money to buy the chiplak cassette tape, 3 ringgit, the pirated version, or 3 for 10 ringgit in Ampang Park or Pertama Complex. Or if you got an album, you had to save up. That time when I was a teenager, a young kid, it was about 17 ringgit an album. And we didn't have money.
Yeah.
And then when you get one album, because you saved up for it, then you put it on, then you listen to every song, then you turn the record around, you listen to, because you had so much invested time, money, that you devoured each and every song. Now, because music is free on TikTok and Instagram and Spotify, the relationship to the song is very quick, and then you just to that song, not necessarily to the artist, because you don't know their backstory, but you just get a relationship with that song or 15 seconds of that song or whatever's on TikTok, you know what I mean? So the relationship with music is different. And kids don't understand that at one time you were invested with money, real money, listen to music.
Hard-earned money, yeah?
Hard-earned money. But so not to say it's good or bad, it's just the way it is. So, that's, but we, not complaining, because now I get to listen to a lot of music for free.
True. And then suddenly we have some like foreign music like we've never heard before. That
was too young for me, bro. You beat me to it.
In my opinion, like most comedians, they love what they do and they have a great time. But nowadays, they seem to be shrouded a little bit in controversy. It comes like, I didn't.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Because when I started, which was 1990,
90.
all the way until 2005, before the internet. Before the internet, when you did a comedy show, a stand-up comedy, whether there's 100 people in front of you or 500 or 1,000, they are the only people who saw you. So when you walk out, if you're going to offend anyone, it's within that
It's within.
group. But you will very rarely offend because stand-up comedy is contextual. What you say, if you bought a ticket to come to a show, you are that like-minded.
Right.
So there was nothing to be offended about, and nobody was offended. And then in 2005, if you remember, before that we had internet. I think we had internet in Malaysia in 98 or 2000, the dial-up.
A very noisy one.
Then 2005, if I'm not mistaken, broadband became available.
Right.
When broadband became available, YouTube became watched. And then those days, the younger generation of kids, I call them kids, they were 19, 20 in 2005, started watching YouTube. And then they started, some of them seeing stand-up comedy, Def Jam comedy on YouTube.
Right.
So that group of people, who included people like Andrew Netto, Kavin J, were doing their own self-made shows in bars and clubs. Then they, at 2005, had never seen stand-up comedy in Malaysian because I did corporate shows. I only did corporate shows.
Right.
So they had never worked in a company. So they did not know about me. So eventually they heard about this guy who's been doing stand-up comedy since 1990, but they'd never seen. So I remember getting a call one day out of the blue, or in those days, was it MySpace or Friendster or something? You remember MySpace? Friendster days? Yes.
MySpace, not so much, but Friendster, yes. That was the...
So they contacted me, said, hey, can you come down and watch us do a show? So I came down. And they were young punks in those days, 1920. They're all 45 now. So that is when I would say stand-up comedy started. Then, but still things were safe because there was no camera, handphone. We do not have records of what we ate 25 years ago. We didn't, our eggs Benedict, our roti jala, we never took pictures of it because you had a Kodak camera with a 12 film or a 24 film, and you paid money for the film, and you paid money to print the film.
Watch the film.
You're not going to go and take a picture of your food.
True.
When the handphone camera came into the technology, and then that's when things began to change for comedians, because they would do a show in a venue. Someone happened to take a video of them. It gets posted on the internet. And as you know, on the internet, you're open to the world.
Right.
All the psychos, netizens out there say what they want to say. Just most of them are bots, and they just whack us. So when you talk about comedians getting in trouble, I knew this was going to happen because when the handphones started coming out, camera handphones, I ran a comedy club called the Joke Factory in Publica. We opened in 2018. You would know that.
Yeah. That was a wonderful place.
That was a great place. But I realized, wow,
it's kind
in
of
this
risky.
room of 150 people, it's all good. It's contextual. But if someone shoots what you say and they take it out of context, put it on internet, you could get in trouble. So then we had to be wary of this. In fact, in America, the big acts like Chris Rock, Kevin Hart and all, when you go to their concerts, they take away your phone. They put it in a bag
Right.
So you never get any handphone shots of a stand-up comedy show, a big one in the stadium. That's why you don't see.
Right.
Because they take away your phone. Because it's all about context. Within the stand-up comedy show, you laugh.
Right.
You take it out of context, put it on internet, then
out of context, it sounds
people
like...
come and whacking.
Oh, it's like... Harith, you're such a experienced person on stage. So the idea of somebody going up on stage and telling jokes and trying to make people laugh, I tried that a few times. It was a bit nerve-wracking for me, even though I've been doing emceeing and hosting and doing games on stage. So how does one get familiar with that idea? Or like, I'm going to entertain a bunch of people with some jokes, or is there some kind of approach to it?
Well, first I will say this. It actually can be taught. And It can be taught.
And you do teach.
And I do teach.
Yes.
The mistake people, if you haven't been on stage, if you're talking about comedy, stand-up comedy is actually, and I don't blame you for being nervous, and even though you have the experience of, your media experience, stand-up comedy is a different animal because, number one, stand-up comedy relies on live audience. So radio, or if you're an influencer and you're doing comedy videos, you're just talking to your camera. Stand-up comedy is the only art form that requires 100% live audience. Not even singing. Singing, you can still practice at home in front of your mirror, hit the key, hit the tone, practice till you nail it, and then go on stage, and you can still perform as long as you hit the right notes. Stand-up comedy cannot be done alone in your house. You can practice the lines, you can practice the jokes, it'll be flat, it'll be dead, and then you'll be like, oh, not funny. But when you get in front of an audience, somehow it becomes funny. And I can tell you this for a fact.
Yes lah.
Because I tried it once. After doing many stand-up comedy shows, I once went into a studio to try and record myself. And I did my same set. And it was flat, it was dead. And I was like, hey, how come? Huh? And then I realized stand-up comedy requires an audience. The audience, laughter, whether they don't laugh, whether this side laugh, that side don't laugh, or they chuckle, or they ooh, or they ah, that reaction feeds the stand-up comedy material. And therefore it becomes a conversation.
Nice.
You can't have a conversation with yourself. You can't. You need someone opposite you. Now in this podcast, you are reacting to me, I'm reacting to you. Stand-up comedy can't be done for one person. It needs to be done, I would say minimum 20, because you need a crowd conversing with you. And that's why you say, oh, you found it difficult. In fact, it is difficult because how many times do you talk to 20 people who you're trying to get a reaction from? The only time you can do it as a newcomer is on a stand-up comedy stage. So
right.
And then you need to do it many, many times to get better. So there you go.
I tried to do one set. It was my ex-girlfriend's idea. She said, why don't you just try your set? But that time my sister came out and then she was watching me like this. It's like, what is this? This one funny, yeah. Even my dog also won't laugh. I was like, I'm not doing this again.
But I bet that set had some funny moments in a different context.
Yeah, different,
maybe with some friends or on the radio or something. It's contextual.
Yeah.
So there you go.
But now that's become my opening line. You know, like when I say I'm new to this stand-up, the first time I did it, I remember I did it in front of my sister and she said, even my dog won't laugh.
Yeah, there you go. Then you get the laugh.
I hope my sister doesn't watch this. Okay. So we always see the funny side of Mr. Harith on stage. What are you off the mic? Like, how do you... Are you a serious man?
Truth be told, I'm actually an introvert.
Introvert, okay.
So anyone, if you meet me and my friends, say there's 8 of us hanging around, you will notice I'm actually the quietest. There's 2 or 3 that's always, oh, brother, and making each other laugh. I am the last person to make others laugh in a personal context.
Okay.
I am an introvert. I was, when I think back to my childhood, I remember I was. I could sit at home.
That's very interesting.
I could sit at home and just lion myself with games. Not games, video games. We didn't have video games. We had Matchbox cars, and those Ultraman cards that you buy from the the 5 cent, 10 cent Ultraman card. And I would lion myself playing these games. So I grew up quite comfortable just within my own head. So people were generally surprised. Now I'm kind of known, but generally surprised to, in fact, why people are surprised now is when they meet me outside. And after 2 minutes, they're like, tak kelakar pun.
How do we?
Why he's so quiet? Why is they think something's wrong.
Ah.
But actually, no, not to say that's the real me or that's not the real me.
Ah.
That's just a different part of me.
Mhm.
So that's the me off stage.
Mhm.
On stage is 45 minutes or 1 hour of the heightened.
Mhm.
I'm doing a job lah, basically. My job is to
Good job.
entertain and have 1,000 people or 500 people or 100 people laugh. So it's you're in work mode lah.
Mhm.
And you, I mean, I don't know about you, but
Mm.
imagine having to be that hyper radio personality for 18 hours.
Whoa.
It could be a bit tiring,
Yeah.
you know, because you got to remember this, remember that, and reach those highs and get to the point and all. But that's your job. You can do it for 4 hours, 5 hours,
Right.
but
Right.
not
I get what
necessarily all the time.
you mean. Mhm.
In fact, most comedians are introverted, you will find.
Oh.
There, you will find once in a while there's one of those people who is on all the time, but it's more rare than not rare.
Mhm. And nowadays, what do you do? Like, do you read a lot? Do you?
I used to watch lots of film and TV.
Right.
That was more for my interest and work purpose. Then when I got married and then had kids, that kind of, okay, got to focus on other things.
Right.
But now I do enjoy back again, like watching certain movies or TV series. Even the TV game has changed. Now everything you watch, you know, what they call binge watching, right? Your
Right.
TV series, Squid Game or something. You like watch every episode in 1 or 2 sittings.
Yeah.
In those days,
Ah.
you watch one episode, then you have to wait
You have to wait. Yeah.
1 week to catch. Then there'll be a cliffhanger at the end.
Uh-huh.
Jing, jing, jing.
Ah.
Then you wait 1 week. So our watching style has changed as well.
Right.
And now, I used to not to be able to watch on a phone. I'm a bit old school. I want to have a
Screen lah.
big screen. But now I'm kind of we view it differently as well. So even now, I watch with subtitles because I've gotten used to reading subtitles. Because on the phone, when you're working, you're actually scrolling, just reading. So then if it's interesting, then you go back and then turn on and hear the volume. But, so I enjoy film and TV.
Nice.
I enjoy watching now. Play a little bit of sports.
There was a little bit of gym going on.
I had a gym session. I got to get back to it. So sorry, I should let my personal trainer down, but I should get back into that. I've been playing a bit of paddle and pickle.
Nice.
Getting into that as well. And because my son, who I spoke to you earlier before we recorded this, who was into music, he's also into racing. He likes go-karting.
Oh, bagus tu.
Sim racing. So, like, he's doing the things that I wish I could have done as a kid. But we didn't have money to go karting.
True.
So now, when he wants to go karting, I take him. And the other day, my son, like that, everything YouTube, he suddenly says to me, he sends me the link. Dad, motocross riding, motorbike.
Wow.
You can't even ride a motorcycle. He sent me the link and all. The place turned out to be in Kota Damansara,
Oh.
run by an old friend of mine. So I took him, clutch motorbike, motocrosser.
Oh.
He learnt it immediately and he was going around and he didn't fall.
Wow.
And I asked him, how? YouTube.
YouTube
He
is
learned all the
new.
skills, input it into his brain, and then picked it up. Amazing.
You didn't try it?
I tried. But after 3 minutes, I penat. Motocross, grung, grung, grung. I still ride a motorbike. I have a motorbike. But motocross is different level.
All right. Do you know any Tamil words?
I don't know any Tamil word, only
no,
the bad
okay.
ones.
Okay.
I had
Itu
a
tak
good
boleh.
friend in school, Pane Silvam,
Uh-huh.
taught me all the bad ones. So,
Why Panir you do that?
Pane lah,
Panir
you
eh?
lah. But that was school days. School days, my best friends was Pane Silvam, Indian, Don Dave Benjamin,
Fuyo.
Sarani, Kenny Chong, Chinese, and I was Harith. So Deepavali, we go to Pane's house. Chinese New Year, we go to Kenny's house. Christmas, we go to Don Dave's house. Hari Raya, they come to my house. And we're all throwing swear words at each other because we are best of friends. That's how it was in those days. Yeah, Bodo, it was just, you swore at someone because you loved them.
You swore at someone because you love them. Harith, a long time ago, Jangan Ketawa was my favorite show. It's like That is for our sole entertainment. Some people might not know what Jangan Ketawa, especially the young,
Don't say young.
Ah,
Jangan Ketawa was shot in 1990, 91. To those of you who have no idea what he's talking about, just go to YouTube, type in Jangan Ketawa, type in my name to find other things. And there are still, people have uploaded clips of Jangan Ketawa.
Ayo, so nice, so nice.
I'm actually very proud of Jangan Ketawa.
Yeah.
I tell you why. This was 1990. You will know what I'm talking about. It was a sketch comedy show, and we had 10 characters, 10 actors. And there was 2 Indians, 3 Chinese, 3 Malays, and D and Moon.
D and Moon, yes.
D and Moon were these 2 guys who played all the female roles.
I love D.
Now, Jangan Ketawa, at the time in Malaysia, there was only 3 TV stations. TV1, TV2 and TV3.
Right.
And we were on air every Wednesday night, setiap Rabu, 8:30. And our ratings in those days, now you're talking 1990, today we have 33 million in Malaysia. I think probably in 1990 we had, I don't know, I'm making this up, maybe I would say 25, 27 million. Our rating was 6 million.
Wow.
Every Wednesday night. Wow. So we, conservatively, we had 1/4 of the whole country watching. You will never get those kind of ratings now because now everything is on device. So it's very spread out. But in those days, everybody watched TV. You watch TV, you watch the 8 o'clock news. You got your news from the TV or from the newspaper.
Yeah, true.
And you got your entertainment from the TV or the radio. That was it. That was it. So at that time, and I didn't know how popular it was. Let me tell you a story. First season we shot. And we shot guerrilla style. Like literally one van. Very little planning. Like, hey, mana bus stop? Oh, saya tahu sini ada bus stop. We would drive to the bus stop. And then immediately, I come up with some ideas, like 3 or 4 bus stop jokes.
Wow.
Bus stop ideas. And we whack. After, sini ada sungai tak? Oh, sana ada sungai. We go to the sungai. Then along the way, I'll be thinking up 3 or 4 sungai-based sketches. And then I would rap with the cast and we come up with different ideas. So the first season, you can imagine, people see us shooting, don't know who we are, no problem.
Oh.
Then the first season came out. Pow! Shot through the roof. I didn't know how popular it was because we didn't have social media. The first time it hit me, I tell you this story. I was walking in PD with my girlfriend at that time. Just went to PD, walking on the beach. And there was an Indian family, obviously very low, not even middle class, lower class, as in very, very, very kampong. How I knew this was, they were having just a very humble picnic on the beach. The grandmother, the father, the mother, the kids, the uncle, auntie. Suddenly they jumped up and they ran towards me, speaking in Tamil. Speaking in Tamil and broken Malay. And all I could understand was, Jangan Ketawa, Jangan Ketawa. And they stopped me and they had a film camera. So I can see this is a very, a family that was, the film in the camera meant a lot to them because, money-wise. And they insisted on using all the film and took pictures. First with the grandmother, then with the auntie. Then with
sweet.
It was very sweet. And I was in a bit of shock because in my head I'm thinking, why are they taking pictures with me? And how do they know me?
How do they know?
And all I heard was Jangan Ketawa. I couldn't put 2 and 2 together. I had to admit, I felt very uncomfortable. Right. Because this was the first time it kind of happened. But then it hit me. A TV show that they probably gathered around and I knew it was it appealed to all the races. Definitely. Because here was a Tamil speaking family that was treating me as if I was some kind of idol. They'll put my picture up there with their grandfather's picture and the grandmother's, because they spent money on the film, on the film, Kodak film. And the reason it struck a chord with all the multitude of races was because it was sketch comedy. You didn't need to understand Bahasa Malaysia or English. There was some language in it. Right. But I deliberately constructed it. One show had about 9 sketches. I put 1 sketch of dialogue, 1 no dialogue. One sketch dialogue, one no dialogue. So even if you didn't understand the language, you just wait a few minutes, there'll be a sketch, visual sketch. When second season came around, we started shooting. We couldn't shoot.
Oh.
We stopped at the tepi jalan. People stop
Kena
their
serbu.
cars, pin, stop. You know when you're shooting, people standing behind the camera, all that.
Wow.
Then we're like, by third season,
Huh.
we had to shoot overseas. We shot in
Wow.
India,
Uh-huh.
in Singapore,
Oh.
because it became almost impossible
Oh
to
my
shoot.
God.
Dee and Moon, the two characters who played the female, they were, and Rambo Chin,
Rambo Chin, yeah.
they became household names.
Wow.
And then,
Yeah.
typical in Malaysia, when you rise the ranks, then the
Ada censorship
dinky come in.
Huh.
The dinky came in the
Oh.
form of, in the parliament,
Mm.
one of the parliamentarians. So this thing of people complaining is not new. It was back in then. One of the parliamentarians read out a letter from the newspaper where this woman wrote a letter saying, my children are confused because they're watching Jangan Ketawa and they saw Dee and Moon and they're asking me, is it man or woman? So it's very confusing and it's bringing down society's values and blah, blah, blah. With this letter, then they came out with the result, the RTM or Angkasa Puri decreed that now no man can wear women's clothes in TV.
Oh.
This was 1991.
Wow.
Muhammad Rahmat was the Minister of Information then. Rahmat.
Mm-hmm.
So immediately, we were not banned. We were
Had to change.
disekat, like no women's. Now my point was, in fact, all our point was, for valid reasons. At that time, we couldn't find two women who would be as funny as Dee and Moon. Because Dee and Moon are guys. You ask them to put on a big wig, a big baju kurung, and you just ask them to go and stand in the middle of the road and stop the traffic. They'll do it. Okay, jom, kita buat. But a woman will be, tak boleh lah. That's number one. Number two, when we shoot outstation and overseas, we don't want the wives of the other actors going, oh, kau shooting dengan siapa? Staying kat mana with two women and all that. And the most important reason, in theatre, throughout the history and age of theatre, men have always played women's parts.
Yes.
Romeo and Juliet. You'll have a woman playing Romeo and a man playing Juliet.
Right.
It's part of theatre. And we decided that if we can't have Dee and Moon playing all the women's parts, we don't want to do it anymore. So we stopped.
That's why we
stopped. And that was the same
That's
time.
an amazing story.
I don't know whether you remember this. I don't know how old you are. Do you remember when
48 said.
Mama Rahmat cut Amy Search hair and Awi Wings hair
Yes.
on live TV?
Yeah.
You can Google that. This is true because long hair was not allowed.
Yeah.
And as long as they had long hair, radio would not play their songs.
Ooh, wow.
And in those days, Search and Wings and all bands relied on radio. Without radio playing your songs, people don't know your songs. So they went to the extent of having their hair cut on live TV by the Minister of Information.
Wow.
So
That's massive.
Not things don't change much lah nowadays. But nowadays the power of the netizens lah, the social media comment. Apa ni lah, bodoh, menghina, babu. Okay lah. Now everyone has a voice.
Semua dah jadi pengkritik.
Last time we had to write a letter to the editor. Remember newspaper?
Yeah.
Dear editor, the road along Jalan Ampang, my road, there's a pothole. Please do something about it. You had to write a letter to the newspaper.
Now it's just...
Now it's on social media. Aku benci Aanantha, bodoh lah. Just like that, straight away. Huh? Kenapa?
I understand. How is the scene now? Like, how do you find the comedy shows on
Well, so I was running a comedy club. I was the second comedy club to open. The first was a place called Crack House.
Right.
And if you remember from about 4 years ago, the Crack House got closed down because of a video of someone at the Crack House doing something. So the Crack House got closed down. The Crack House was the birth of grassroots comedy. So all the comedians had to come to the Crack House to practice. And become known. Then the Joke Factory opened. So there were two of us. Crack House closed. I sold off the Joke Factory. So now there is no full-time stand-up comedy club. But as with social media, all stand-up comedy exists on your phone now.
Right.
So there's a lot of comedians performing live still. What they do is they find a restaurant or a bar or a club, and they will have once a week or once every 2 weeks impromptu comedy night here and there. But now, because I'm sure you've heard of Ronnie Cheng and Uncle Roger in England, Malaysians who have made a name overseas. So now everyone's goal is to comedians. That's the goal, to go to America and become like Ronnie Cheng or something like that lah.
And you had a Netflix special.
I had a Netflix special. Yes. It was the first Southeast Asian comedian. The first Asian comedian on Netflix was actually Veer Das from India.
Right.
I was the first Southeast Asian, and that was because Netflix opened an office actually in Malaysia first, They've now moved to Singapore.
Right.
As usual. But when they were in Malaysia, they wanted to do comedy specials. They did their research. They found out who is what they thought was the predominantly most famous stand-up comedian. So they contacted me.
That's my man. Huh.
And then, so they did 3 in a row. They did myself, and they did Kevin J after me, and Singapore comedian Fakar Faz. So those were the first 3 that they produced.
Amazing.
Locally. And it was produced by Netflix.
Awesome.
Nowadays, people produce it themselves and then sell to Netflix.
And if I could ask you, is there a process to your material? Like, how is
my process is not my process is my process. Every stand-up comedian
has their own process, is it?
Yeah. Oh. So I'm a bit like an art student in school. Like a bit ada study sikit, ada tulis sikit, but not really my nose in a book. So I will write ideas, jokes, lines down, play it around in my head, have those notes, and then when I go on stage, I start with those notes, but anything that happens on stage can take me somewhere else.
Okay. So you go with the flow.
Come back to the notes or go there and never come back. Get lost in the jungle. So that's my style.
Right.
Someone like Douglas Lim, for example. Douglas Lim is your science student. He write down every word, 15 pages, like a manual PhD book. And you will see him backstage reading. And then he'll get on stage, but he will deliver it in such a way that it looks natural. You don't know that he's locked it down.
Oh.
So that's his style. Everybody has their own style. So right now, don't know what's going to come out of this interview in my next show.
I like that. Harith, what is one thing that we don't know about you?
I don't like durian.
Oh.
Does anybody here don't like durian?
Same.
You also don't like it?
Sure. Yeah.
Not so. No. All my friends, they will travel 1.5 hours, 3 hours.
Musang King lah.
And they
Red prawn lah. Red prawn lah. Something like that lah.
I will eat it, but I'm not like...
Kau jangan gelak.
That's not the first... What prawn was it?
Red prawn, I think so.
Red prawn.
Ke? Tak ada?
You're just making shit up lah. I used to race motorcycles.
Oh.
When I say used to race means on the track actually was twice. Once, the first one was in Batu Tiga, Shah Alam.
Yeah, Batu Tiga.
The original racetrack before Sepang.
Betul.
Because my parents, because my dad, those days, there were a lot of international races and local races in Batu Tiga, Shah Alam. And we used to go. We would sit at Rothman's Corner under you bring the tikka and you block the sun and all, very tepi fence and all. And we would watch racing. So I had a keen interest in racing.
Right.
And then Sepang opened. In fact, I went to watch the first Sepang race. I think it was 1999. Because in those days, I was watching F1 on, I think Astro had it, was there every week. Or I watched VHS videotapes of F1 racing and motorbike racing. So I had a keen interest. And then I used to ride a superbike. And then at one point, I had a superbike, the Suzuki TL 1000S. It's a racing bike. Then my friend said, hey, you got this amateur race, inshallah, the amateur race in Sepang when it opened. And I took part.
Wow.
It was only 8 laps. Lap 4, I fell.
Oh.
Because I didn't realize
Mhm.
you're wearing the full leather suit,
Uh-huh.
boots up to here.
All the
When you're
gear
actually
lah.
racing, proper racing, not jalan racing,
Mm.
jalan raya, you're so focused and you're sweating and it was so tiring because you're braking, accelerating,
Oh,
braking,
mm.
pulling, I just wasn't fit enough. After first lap, I don't know, left hand or corner,
Oh,
right
tired
corner,
lah.
I pun tak tahu jatuh.
Oh my God.
Tumbling all.
Mm-hmm.
Then I took part in another race in Sepang, same thing.
Wow.
Fourth lap, I fell. After that, like, cukup lah macam.
Lap in the fast lane.
It was. But now I scared to drive fast.
Bagus.
You get older lah.
Ya. Lebih senang buat stand up dalam bahasa Melayu atau bahasa Inggeris?
Sebenarnya
Dua-dua boleh.
dua-dua boleh tapi ada perbezaan.
Oh. Ada perbezaan.
You want me to do this part in Malay or in English?
Boleh. Dalam bahasa Melayu pun boleh.
No, actually I have to do both. Sebab I started doing English and my audience was English. Then when I did the first Lawak Kedah, first one was 2015, where I was featured on stage, Istana Budaya, with Zizan Johan Zizan, Nabil, Aflin Shauki and all. And I was stand up, but they are sketch comedy. So I translated into Malay, half Malay. Then for the first time I realised, actually, stand-up comedy dalam bahasa Malaysia berbeza. Sebab dalam bahasa Malaysia tak ada sarcasm.
Oh.
What's the Malay word?
Tak ada sarcasm.
In English, there is sarcasm. So for example, in English, if you say to me, oh Harith, you've lost weight. I know you're being sarcastic. So I'm like, yes, I have. I go to the gym every day. And you know, I'm being sarcastic. In Malay, if you say to me, Harith, kau kurus sekarang. The Malay, tak ada pun. Kau buta ke? Because it's taken literally.
Oh.
It's literally.
Macam tu.
That's why Malay speakers get more upset at certain stand-up comedy because they think it's literal.
Oh.
Padahal it's actually comedy where we are playing on words, playing on perception. So in stand-up comedy in Malay, you cannot be... everything is taken literally. So misalnya, are you aware of my joke, the CSI Miami versus CSI Malaysia?
Yes. Yeah.
When I did that joke in Malay, and then it appeared on YouTube and then people share it, I would get Malay speakers coming up to me, Harith, kelakar lah CSI kau, kelakar. And then they would quietly whisper, kau tak takut ke? Kau hantam polis. Kau hantam polis. And for the first time, they think I mean it. They take it literally. That I'm hantaming someone. They don't take it as... They laugh, but they didn't realize that is stand-up comedy. Stand-up comedy is to look at something, look at the absurdity of it, and highlight the absurdity. Not hantam. It's not about hantaming. Then I realized, that's the danger.
So this is Chai Coffee Chat, and we'd like to say thank you to my very, very dear guest for today, Mr. Harith Iskander. And I'm sure there's going to be lots more shows that are going to be lined up for him. And wishing you all the best, sir.
Thank you for having me.
Romba nandri.
And I wish you all the best on this podcast as well. So
thank you very much.
It's an exciting time. Thank you.
Thank you. And we have a small gift for you. It's a beard serum from Patience.
It's a beard serum. One I can use.
Beard grooming kit as well.
Oh, nice. Oh, this is not even kidding. This. I use this every day.
Tengok tu. Right.
So you lucky you didn't have a female guest. Although she might use it. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying. But thank you very much.
And we also have something from Essence and Aroma, which is like a handmade perfume set for guys.
For guys.
Yeah.
For the bros.
Hopefully
I don't attract other bros lah. For Mystic
Makes
Musk.
you irresistible.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Harith, and take care. And guys, see you in the next episode of Chai, Coffee and Chat.
Thank you.